Hey Breezers, how are you guys? Okay, so apparently Foodie Beauty went on Real Drama Stars, which is Real Stream News and MFW's other channel. This is titled Foodie Beauty Rage Quits and Chats on French Fried Girl, Cow Tipping with MFW, Bad Boy Tragic, and RSN. Okay, I'm going to check this out. I figure it's way safer if we watch it together. The live chat isn't up yet, so we're just going to hang out for a few minutes and see what's going on.
Wants to fuck you.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. No, I'm just joking. No.
We already knew that.
I was just lazing around checking out YouTube and I saw you guys were live and I was just lurking.
Listen, thank you for coming up. Even though you're mad at me and you blocked me.
Okay, what am I lying to you about? Like, we're confused. I think there's a communication error. There's a communication error.
I saw
a communication error. Foodie, you probably just lied.
Natter released messages that showed like this fake person, but it was you reaching out to him through Facebook. Yeah. Did you reach out to him through Facebook trying to talk? So you did, but that's what I was at.
So you did. I remember the last time she was on their panel, she lied about everything. Denied. So I guess she's coming clean now.
Asking you, and you said
But just that one time, like I did.
Why wouldn't you just tell me yeah instead of blocking me?
No, because whenever you ask, I think what you were asking me, like, when did you ask me that, and when did it actually happen? Like, you ask me every time I'm on here. You ask me if I'm talking to Natter. So, other than that one time, other than the one time I reached out to him, I don't talk to him. You know?
I think you might have thought I was talking about a different time then, but yeah.
I highly doubt it.
No, yeah, like I mean, like I don't like people obviously, and I don't blame people for thinking that because it is what it is. It's all complicated, and I don't blame people, but at the same time, like yeah, no, I haven't. Other than that one week slip up of trying to contact him, I haven't seen him like in months and months. So. Yeah.
Do we believe that? I don't know if I believe that.
Okay.
Who cares about this shit? I want to know about this French fried fatty. What the fuck do you know on her? And who the fuck is she? Why did she show up at the show? Did she ask for your autograph? Because that's what I heard.
Yeah, she did.
Oh my god.
She said, if I get a book, can you autograph it? She was probably joking, but basically I was almost at the venue. And it was.
I want to point out really fast, MFW has a problem with FFG. I've been seeing that on Twitter. So of course that's why MFW wants to get right to the point on that.
Taking place, it wasn't. I don't know if the place was actually advertised. It was taking place at a private salon that the owner of
I believe it was advertised as a public event.
Clothing shop owns, and I don't think the address was actually known to many people. They invited me personally to represent their brand, like show their winter and fall line, and they have this big celebrity who's a celebrity in Montreal. She's big there. She's a published artist, talks about body positivity and all this and that. And she was doing that small business a favor too, to try to make them more business. They're a COVID baby business. They spread body positivity. They're plus size clothing. I love their fucking clothes, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I'm almost at the venue and I get an email from someone random saying, don't freak out. FFG is going to be showing up. And I thought, oh, great. So.
Can I ask why, if you didn't know FFG was showing up until you got that email, how did Pete know that FFG was going to show up? Because Pete said, I heard you were coming, or something along the lines of that, right, you guys?
So then I'm sitting there waiting to go change into the first outfit, and I see her and this little her little lapdog walk in, and I'm just like, oh God,
Was that really necessary?
Like instantly just kind of annoyed about it. And then I thought, you know what? I went back and recollected myself, and I thought, how am I going to handle this? And I don't want to ruin everyone's night. I don't want to upset anybody. Maybe she's just going to be a good sport, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So, and the whole time I was coming.
I never know what you mean, but go on.
Down the walkway, she would be cheering me on. She would be like, woo, that looks nice, and filming everything and just being really supportive of everyone there. And then just like went and was a complete like stalking the show before. Like I didn't know she was filming my oh, there's her car and like this and that, just like called it like just completely just like
she was trying to get as much content as possible. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Because she has no
money. I have to give that to you. I mean, you're a lot more even keeled and humble than I am when it comes to that. If somebody did that shit.
Even keel and humble? Is this a joke? Is this a joke?
To me, and drags me on the internet every day, multiple times a day.
Bitch is not a humble motherfucker. She's on here saying I look better than everybody on YouTube. She's saying shit like that.
Wouldn't she looks better than 90% of YouTube or something like that?
You're gonna try to tell us she's humble? You are an ass-licking motherfucker.
She gets harassed.
Just fly her out to you already.
Thousands of times a day.
God.
Okay, well, I'm glad they called that out, because Foodie Beauty is not humble. The complete opposite of humble. Isn't even close to being humble. No way.
Look, if Foodie Beauty says one thing that they don't agree with, there's 1,000 videos made about it over and over and over.
One thing that we don't agree with? One thing? Do you actually watch the live streams? Or her vlogs?
I mean, it would get overwhelming for anybody.
She's a harasser, not a reactor. That's what I've been screaming for days on fucking Twitter. And then she had the audacity to come for me.
But MFW, you're right about that. You're right about. I'm just saying, like, when I say I'm better looking, I mean, like, you're right. You had a point. Like, I'm sorry, and I don't like to comfort people's looks, and I don't just proactively.
But you do, and you body shame, and you know what? You're talking about how, you went to that fashion show and they created a book about body positivity and everything like that, and you wanted to be a part of it. You tear down people's looks every single day, Foodie, every single day.
Start making bullying videos and comment on people's looks all the time. Sometimes we can all be assholes, but all of these reactors have no fucking room to talk, and that's why I'm starting the Wayfair Mirror Fund and sending all of these bitches a full length, because they really try to ruin people's lives over hating themselves for how they look. And it's like, somebody emailed me and said all of these people are hurt people.
How did anybody ruin your life, Foodie? Like, you're doing bad all by yourself. You're doing a good job at ruining your life all by yourself. I don't think anybody has to help you or try.
Who have never gotten help. And that's exactly like, so, I want to get help now because I don't want to be bitter and hateful like these people. So I try really fucking hard not to be. And sometimes it comes out in rages because I bottle it up, bottle it up, and then something will just happen and I'm just not right. And, it's just, anyway. It's a mess.
Look, I gotta be honest.
I don't fault you for that at all.
I can't take anything seriously, like any type of commentary from French Fry Girl now.
No.
Like when it comes to you, I think it's all bullshit. I think she's a fangirl, and that's really all there is to it.
She asked for a fucking autograph, CJ. Can you believe that?
Was that a joke or was FFG being serious? Do you guys know?
That says it all right there.
So what else happened? Anything else? Like,
so then after the show, I was walking to my car and she was smoking, which apparently she told her fans that she quit. I don't know if that's true, but she was smoking cigarettes and I was just like, hey, what are you doing now? Like, just, I was going to my car and then I'm like, so what are you guys doing now? And I'm just like, yeah, thanks for being a good sport, blah, blah, blah. Just kind of wrapping it up. I'm not just going to walk past her and just ignore her. I'm a fucking human. Like, whenever you're face to face with someone.
If you were bothered, if you were really upset that she was there, why wouldn't you just walk past and ignore? Why? I'm confused by that.
It's so different than online. Like, and I think that's what she experienced. Like, maybe she didn't know how she would react face to face with me either. And she was just like, I just have no choice but to be nice kind of thing. I don't know.
She just came off extremely fake though.
She was, yeah, but she is extremely fake, she is. And I rage because it bugs me that people have no problem believing every little fucking thing she says, like for truth, like that I drive to Montreal to buy Coke. Never ever happened.
Why are you so focused on driving to Montreal to buy it? You've already admitted you've bought it. You're just focused, well, it wasn't in Montreal, but you still bought it. You admitted it on live streams, right?
Why would I drive to Montreal? Nader fucking he would give it to me. He would go get it for me in Gatineau. Why would I drive to Montreal for Coke? So like, and people just take that as truth and it's fucking detrimental.
That's what you're upset, that they got the place wrong? That it was in Quebec and not Montreal? That's what we're upset about?
To your reputation. Like, she's lucky I'm a person.
She's saying I'm a meth head and I don't fucking appreciate that one bit either.
No,
she's out here people are doing shit they're not doing. I can understand that. And I will say this, you may be a lying motherfucker, you may be all these fucking things, but there's not one reaction channel that don't look like you. They're all talking about your weight. They're all fucking talking this, and they all fucking look like you. There's not one hot motherfucking reaction channel out here saying, "Oh, foodie booty." Da, 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 da. They're not going to do that.
Yeah,
no, there's a fat motherfucker like fucking French fry girl, and she's got real fucking nerve talking any kind of shit like this. And then she wears her pony to the side with a big old fat head, and then wants to talk shit. I can't. Right there's the picture. There it is. Yep.
Oh, it's true. I had a similar Adidas shirt and I had to burn it.
Oh my god.
She wore
the hang out for a minute longer, you guys. This is
Adidas shirt probably has like, oh look, it's me, like that's my signature thing. You know?
Yeah, what she took from other people. And look, French Fry Girl, she's a fraud. She was a Twitter troll. All right. And then she started, making fun of other people. And then she latched on.
Isn't that what everybody on this panel does? Don't you all make fun of other people and talk about other people?
To you, Foodie. And then that's where she erupted, like she exploded on the platform, I guess, in some sense. And she saw that it made her money. The more she harassed you and made up these lavish and outrageous stories, the more people got in her chat rooms. And she's just continued to do it. And now it's invading your real life, which I think is fucked up. Is wrong.
Yes, exactly. You nailed it. It's invading my real life. And it's to the point where she's just more and more just trying to find,
new
shit
ways,
to say,
new content. Yeah.
None of it's true. And it's just, and now she's coming from my family talking about my aunt and it's also not true. My aunt's been nothing but supportive. I mean, what family members are able to completely change somebody? Like it's just, they just go so low, and it's just like, and then
I don't agree with anybody bringing up anybody's family. Family should be off limits. But Foodie, you're complaining about something that you do all the time. You bring up people's family all the time. I'm having a hard time listening to this panel because everything they're complaining about, all these people do.
This is apparently why I'm hated, right? Like, it's so stupid and hypocritical. I don't get it. But
when you do that, there's always karma to face. Like she's getting destroyed on the farms. They're bringing up all types of shit from her past, like
she's just fake. She's fake. She's a fake bitch. But I gotta ask you, Chantal. I need to ask you. So from now on, are you gonna be like honest with me when I ask you questions from now on?
Why would you even ask that? No, she is not. No, I can answer that for you.
You promise you'll be honest?
I'm always okay. Like I can't, unless maybe there's like miscommunications. And honestly, I change my mind so much throughout the.
It's not miscommunications. You just said it. You change your mind, which. Oh my gosh, this is unbelievable.
And I also forget sometimes, like, oh yes, I did say that to someone, and then I changed my mind without explaining. So I am a very confusing person.
And then I changed my mind without explaining.
And I know that, some things I say are just absolute, like, unbelievable, and I'm crazy and everything, but I do try to be absolutely honest. That's the whole point of my channel. I try to be absolutely honest about how I'm feeling, because what's the point of like being fake? I hate fake people.
I just don't listen, because there's been times that you've come on here, like I just want to recap, like there was the accusations towards Natter. I mean, we had that, and then you said that it happened, then you said it didn't happen, then you said it did happen. And I just, like, people get mad at us.
True. I'm glad you're saying that to her.
For allowing these things.
I'll say it again to the people in the chat who are like, oh, you're support. I don't fucking watch her. I don't know what she's lying about from one thing to another. So how the fuck am I supposed to call anyone out? Like I said, she may be a goddamn liar. She may be whatever. I have my own reasons why I hate fucking French Fry Girl. Has nothing to do with her, whatever. I'm just pointing out the fact that her content is solely on Foodie Booty. That's it. And she's got multiple platforms doing that. There's a difference between reacting and harassing. And this is harassing.
I agree.
Like, I'm not supporting Tragic. The only one I support is CJ because he gives me money. That's it.
Because it gives me money.
That's fucked up.
So, you're an ass with her too.
She's an employee of Real Stream Media.
Yay.
I mean, seriously, what am I supposed to do? And
I'll say it again. Yay. Yay.
Boss on the way out. You know what I mean?
Listen, it's all good. But look, Chantal, you promise to be truthful when you come on here.
Of course I am. You listen to all these fucking idiot trolls in the chat. That's not my problem, pal.
Okay, so all right.
Pal.
So as far as like, let me ask you a couple questions then. So currently, when it comes to Natter, what's your status with him?
What it's been all this time. I have no contact with Natter at all. I don't know where the fuck he is. He's probably
I don't know. I don't believe that. What about you guys?
just offline. I mean, why, if you were Natter, would you want to be online right now?
Well, I see him come on. I see him pop up every here and there. I do.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I don't follow. Oh, cute puppy. I don't follow. I don't. I mean, sometimes I will admit, like, I check the
You do follow. That's a lie right there. You just said you were going to be honest. You do follow him.
channel to see if he's been live or because I'm curious too sometimes. But other
Somebody
than
said
that,
he's in jail. Someone said he's in jail. Is that true?
I don't know. How would I know that? You guys would know more than me. I
I
have
don't
no
know.
idea. I have no idea where he is. I don't know anything. He's with Didi now. He might be in jail. He's got cases going. Everyone knows this. Reaction channels are covering him more than me now. I was talking about him when I was in it with him, and now I'm really the fuck out and still dealing with
I don't know if I believe that. I don't believe that.
emotional backlash from that. But other than that, no, I'm just, yeah, I have no idea. And to say I don't care fully where he is, overall, no, I don't, but a little curious, obviously. But
Why? Why are you curious? Why?
because everyone's curious, you don't have to, I mean, just because I'm following the story too, like, like in a way, just
So
curious
what's
if he's
this
in
about
jail. Not because I
you
care
wearing
about
that
him.
hijab, trying to go to Kuwait, and then that night they're saying you're fucking a married dude last night, and now today you're online saying what's up to tragic. So what is
Wow.
this?
Yeah,
She's just
Wow.
yeah.
trying to make me
What are you
jealous.
doing? You
That's
trolling
all.
people with your head job? Because Pete's is saying you're only, and I have that on my fucking Twitter. He says you're only wearing it when you talk to him.
Well,
That
I saw that clip. I saw that clip.
foreign dude.
I met a guy, and you know how I am. Like, if a man is like just the right, and just offers me the world, I'm very impulsive, and I need to learn to better protect myself. But I'm very, he said all the right things, blah blah blah, and was just bored, and I just, yeah, and I would, to be with him, I would have to wear that. So I wanted to try and see if, if it was something I'd be comfortable with, and just whenever I
So you did it for a man. Wow. Wow.
talk to him, he prefers I wear that, so I was doing that for him, and um. I understand like the different parts of the culture. So it's just there's some parts that obviously I don't think that long term will be comfortable for me. And I think it was just really impulsive and
Girl, you're going to change yourself to be with the dude that you like for the moment.
And have talked to for a matter of days? Days.
no,
You
yeah,
already
that's
know
really
that's not going
stupid.
to work out. You're
I
trying to
know.
get on 90 Day Fiance. Quit it. I'm
Are
on
you?
to
Are
You're
you?
trying to get on 90 Day Fiance. Whoever,
Are you?
which one ever will stick.
I can't. I'm not allowed. I'm not
Why?
American. Oh
Why do
my
you
god, if I
go?
marry Bad Boy Tragic, he's American, I'm Canadian, we could be
Ooh,
on fucking 90 Day
ooh. Why
Fiancé.
do you? Why do you go for
I,
all?
Oh my gosh.
I know.
There
That's
you
Why?
why
go.
Why
you.
all? Why do you go for all these foreign guys though? Are you trying to like
The young ones.
dangle? Are you trying to dangle like citizenship in their face? Is that what you're doing?
No, no, the minute I smell anything citizenshipy, I fucking bolt. I don't like that. No, I really, I'm just I'm just honestly like the class. I love men. I'm boy crazy, and I've
Okay.
I'm so glad you admitted it. You are boy crazy. I've never seen anything like this.
always been since like I've started puberty. I've just always been so obsessed with men, and I love men from every culture. Like just they have all such differences and like
But
different ways.
why do you always tend to like go with the guys who don't have like a green card or a visa to be in the country that they're currently in?
I don't really think about it. I guess just if a guy gives me attention, I just go for it. Like the right kind of attention.
I gotta be honest, like I don't. A lot of foreign women aren't reaching out to me, so I think you might like. Do you just have a thing for like that type of guy,
I just
or
have my Tinder set on global, basically.
oh, so
Yeah.
you're like
All
you're
right, let's skip a little bit ahead and see what else she has to say. Let's see.
Yeah, there's a trend here. There's a trend, and honestly just makes me uncomfortable. Like, a lot of the shit I can just fucking take with a grain of salt. Like, honestly, there's a lot of reactors I don't even freaking notice. And it's just, I don't like people like taking advantage of me in ways that like are detrimental
Taking advantage of you? You don't like that people react to the things that you say and do.
to me, you know? So
What
I need to try to
what
protect myself. Fuck
what
that.
do you think about the Alex is shook guy? What do you think about him?
I don't like him, honestly.
Why? Why don't you like him?
But
I think he's alright. I like his
I
style.
think he's a good person, but I don't like watching him. Like, I don't like
Why?
I find him fake. I can't stand his voice. Number one, his voice makes me want to like,
What? I think that's the
his
best part
voice
about his
is
channel. I love
so
it.
annoying. His voice.
Wow. So she's just gonna go on after every reaction channel right now.
Yeah, why? What's wrong? What's wrong with his voice?
Well, I just don't like it. I don't know. It just irritates me.
Okay.
It's
He's kind of
like
like a
Valley Girl
whiny,
speak or
nasally
something, like
voice.
exaggerated.
Okay.
Hey,
So
It's a
nasally,
nasally
yes,
voice.
bad boy, very nasally. Same thing with FFG though, their voice. And Kaya, I don't like people who sound like Marge Simpson's sister. I can't listen to them for more than 2 minutes. And I'm not being mean, it's true. I don't like it, especially if they're talking shit about me. Why would I listen
You are being mean. You're being mean because you just said, especially if they're talking crap about me. You're trying to get digs in. That's exactly what you're trying to do.
to an annoying voice talking about shit that's just like dumb conspiracy theories about my life that are not even true? So no, I don't like him.
what about the other guy who live streams? Gary. I like him. He's fucking.
I think he can be funny. I think
He's
Gary's
very.
funny. I
I
don't
think he's
find
very.
Alex is shook funny at all. He's just boring and nasally. But I thought he's nice and
Then don't watch. I don't know what to tell you.
seems like a good person though. I don't have any I don't feel any malicious intent from him. So I don't bother with him, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
probably one of the nicest out of the bunch.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would say so too. Yeah.
Gary can be funny. I mean, I don't really
Gary's.
I don't
I
have
like
time.
the googly eyes. I like the googly eyes. I like that when he wears the googly eyes. It's funny as hell.
All right, let's see where else we end up.
Well, why would you just assume that you know how someone feels?
Because of just the way I've seen you talk about him and stuff. You kind of go back and forth pretty frequently, so it makes me think that you are interested still.
Well, if people want answers to those questions, they can go on my channel because I talk about that literally every fucking day on my streams. So
she's not liking whatever he's asking.
I think it's a fair question.
I was just up here to say hi to Bad Boy Tragic, really, honestly.
No, go ahead. What's up? I appreciate that. By the way, thank you for the donation. Black Poodle said she is deflecting as usual. She put her family on YouTube, and it's all her fault that she's losing money. Stop providing this broad a hug box. I'm not giving her a hug box. I'm asking real questions, and I'm not like I don't think I'm being like a hug box. And anyways, Tragic, you have any questions for Sean's Hall?
Tragic was talking to someone off camera. I don't think he's paying attention.
No, my oldest son just got home, so.
All right, listen, go do your thing. I hope I didn't upset you or you guys. I hope I didn't upset the chat either. I hope everybody.
I just find that the questions you ask are like the way you ask them are dumb. You ask them over and over the same thing.
Because
you listen to the trolls who are just dumb and they don't know anything. You worry about your image as a reaction channel, just like everyone else. I hate that shit. It's disingenuous.
Wow.
It's not disingenuous. Look. Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why I asked you questions about Natter? It's because like you've come on here and you said one thing about him, and then you come on and say a different thing.
But I don't. I explain that, and you don't listen.
You do. You do. You don't like being called out for the things that you lie about, and you will just or say, "I changed my mind. I changed my mind." No, you lie about things, and you don't like it when people bring it back up.
Like I never. So I guess I don't.
You have said different.
Who cares at this point? I'm so over with Natter. People keep bringing it up. Like people keep accusing me. I don't even come on here and talk about Natter. Do you see what I mean?
Talk about him anymore?
You do. Oh my gosh, you do.
Him.
So you don't talk about him anymore on your channel?
Yes, she does.
Very barely, rarely. I was in a year-long abusive relationship with him, CJ. So where do you think? How long do you? What happened to you? Do you not fucking still talk about it sometimes? Do you still want? Do you love the woman? Do you love the woman that fucked you over?
No.
Do you love the woman that fucked you over? Do you still talk about it? Do you love the woman that fucked you over? Do you love the woman?
No, but when was the last
So
video
then,
you made
do
on
you still
him?
talk about her?
When was the last video you made on him?
This got intense. Oh my gosh.
Do you still? I haven't made a video on him in a long time. And what happened to me is very recent. So sometimes it's going to come up in my story. Yeah, it does. Does that mean I want to fucking marry him? No. Why are people acting brand new that I'm struggling emotionally with something
You did want to marry him, Foodie. You did. And you say it was a year long. Weren't you guys together officially for maybe a week? A week?
that I fucking affected my life so badly for a whole year? It's fucked up.
Look,
Can you
I
answer
I
think
that?
understand that.
No,
I
you
just want to
don't
say one
understand.
thing before I go.
Go ahead.
What I was going to say is I think, Arson brings this up because a lot of reaction channels bring this up. And even when you mention him just a little bit, there's 2,000 videos made about it. And then people, start thinking that maybe,
Mhm.
you're going to start talking to him again, or, start up a relationship with him
She's really upset right now. Look at her.
again. So I think what Arson is trying to ask is, where do you stand with him? Is it done for forever? Is there ever a possibility that maybe you might start talking to him again, or is this over for
That's the
good?
thing. I can say no now. Am I a fucking future teller? No, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. My feelings right now, being honest, no, I don't want anything to do with him. We cannot be together anyways. There's so much shit that's happened legally, everything. Like, we're both just, it's, things don't just end abruptly. Cut a fucking cord and it's done. Like, it, yes, in a way, but there's a lot of emotional
Yes. Yes, things can be done cut abruptly. Yes, they can be.
repercussions after. There's a lot of shit. Like, people who are in abusive relationships deal with this shit for years and years after. So I don't know why I'm just expected to just fucking suck everything up and never have any feelings about it, especially on my own channel. That's bullshit, and it's not going to happen that way. And I feel very fucking beat up by everyone in the community over just being honest about how I'm feeling about
Okay,
something. You know
I
what I mean? It's
understand.
like,
The reason why people
But you're never honest, Foodie. Ever.
ask about it is because you bring him up so frequently. Let's be
because
honest.
it's something that was infected in my life and it's on my channel. Yeah, it's
Un,
something
un,
good that happened to me. Of
un,
course I'm going to bring him up,
yeah,
you
understandable.
know?
Understandable.
I
Well,
don't plan to bring him up. It just happened. So anyway, that's it. I guess. I don't know. I think just people just completely just, it's just obvious people just misunderstand the situation completely. And I think they do it purposely a lot of the time.
I don't think we misunderstand. I think we we go off what you say. And like you say, you change your mind all the time. So
Drama and for something to talk about, you know?
maybe.
Well, I think a
Well,
lot of people are just casual
Including
viewers. They
you,
don't really
CJ.
get to see everything. But I
Yeah.
think this is a good platform for you to come on here to tell everybody what's up. Like
Mhm.
the
really?
way that RSN offers it up, it's like, tell us what's going on. What's the real deal?
yeah.
So that's
No, but
that's how
he's
I see it.
accusatory about it a bit. And he asked me over and over the same things. Like, when
Because
you
it
know I just
changes.
answered
It
you,
changes
you know.
frequently. That's why.
It does change frequently. It does.
Well, not really. I
Yes.
mean, you know,
I mean, I'm just saying. I've
I've
heard.
only been on here for
I,
15
I've. I mean, there's been times where I've heard that he's a piece of shit. That charges might be
Of course,
pressed.
my feelings change. That happens to every
That's what
woman
I.
in an abusive
That's what I
relationship.
mean. That's what I mean. That's why I ask, because it changes.
She has a piece of hair hanging from her eyebrow and it's absolutely driving me nuts.
You know. That's the only
Okay.
reason why I ask.
Well, goodbye.
Well, there you go, guys. Listen, I'm
Yeah,
so
since it's a
sorry.
sensitive, touchy subject.
I guess so.
Wow.
I guess so.
She just rage quit. All right, you guys. Well, I'm not I I don't even know what to say. Oh my gosh. All right, let's have a discussion about this in the comments. Let's shake off any bad vibes or negativity. Shake, 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 shake. And I will see you guys, I'm sure, so soon. Bye, you guys.